Let's start another mining run and let's talk a little bit about the upcoming update. See you after the intro. Now we're here at the mining spot and let's talk a little bit about the update which will take place in August. Probably they said in the first or second week of August. I tend it will be more the second week of August because if you know Space Misfits, they'll test the upcoming update always very hard. They try to find every little bug, probably also the little bugs which are crawling around in your ship, and they don't want to be shut down and they don't want to be overwhelmed with any problems. So they test a little bit more than necessary to have less problems than they would have if they release it too soon. So give them a little bit more time. I'll expect the update at the end of the second week of August, maybe even at the beginning of the third week. Let's see, there is no exact date for this upcoming update, but if you played Space Misfits already, you will see this next big update has a lot of things to offer. So, if you haven't read it already, then you're probably not part of their Telegram or their Discord group. So, go down to the video description. I'll put the Telegram and the Discord link for their channels into the video description. So join their channels to stay updated while they release new stuff, while they work with the players together to get new ideas for updates, and then you'll see when the new update is ready. And with the new update in August, we can expect that there will be, for example, the turret and the module building. This is, in my opinion, a really huge update because right now there is only the possibility to build ships and only the possibility to build 3 fighter ships: the Nohax, the Striker, and the Deathkiss. So there are way more ships to be implemented. So if you watched already the Space Misfits website shop, then you saw that there are way more ships than these 3. And right now, you probably know already, the blueprint requirements are disabled. So anybody can join the game, anybody can craft these 3 ships, and anybody can progress in the game. Later on, there will be the update where the blueprint requirements get enabled again, and then only blueprint holders can craft these ships. The same, for example, for turrets and modules, but in the next update, the blueprint requirements stay offline. So anybody is able to craft ships, is able to craft turrets, and is able to craft modules. The turret building probably won't have all turrets available. Probably there will be only a few of the sold turrets which will be craftable then. And not every single turret will be craftable. At least that's my opinion. We don't know exactly what turrets will be available to build, but at least we will have the different classes. So there is, for example, the laser beam. You already know it. Nohux has the laser beam as standard weapon. Then there is the laser burst. In summary, shortly, laser beam has a reach of 1000. Laser burst has a reach of 500. The projectiles are really powerful, but a little bit harder to aim for the enemy. And the projectiles have also a reach of 1000. But if you are away from the enemy more than 1000 or around 1000, then it's really hard to hit the enemy. So if you get closer to the enemy, it gets easier for you to hit the enemy. And also the Gatling gun. But the Gatling gun is a really short range weapon. I think it's only 100 or maybe 150 where it hits the enemies. So you don't hit the enemies with the Gatling many times, only if you are really close to them. And these four weapons will be available, but there will be also different classes of these turrets or these weapons. And I think there won't be all classes available. We have to see what they roll out in this next update, but at least we can craft turrets, we can craft modules. Then there will be an update for the crafting of ships, turrets, and modules, where all of these three things get RNG stats. So basically right now every DevKit has a maximum speed of 3000, has a cargo of 700, has a side acceleration and many other things which are set at the basic level. And with the new update, these stats will be rolled with RNG, so some ships get a little bit higher maximum speed, other have a little bit lower maximum speed. Maybe they work with laser beams a little bit better, and other DevKits work with Gatlings a little bit better. We will see how this turns out exactly, but there are many steps which will be drawn at a random level, so we don't have the basic levels at every single ship. Then there will be the implementation of telemetry. So with telemetry you'll be able to increase the stats which will be rolled. So you can read in the white paper of Space Misfits that if you have more telemetry of a certain ship, you'll be able to roll for higher stats. And if you have more of these items, then you will have higher chances that you have higher stats on your ships, on your turrets, and your modules. And the last one, which will be in the next big update, is that telemetry and also the Moonlab drops, which were the Ultragen drops. If you watched already some videos of me in the past, then you saw already that I collected some Ultragen drops in the Alien Incursion, and these can be converted to Moonlab shares very soon. I think it's not in the next update, but after we get the NFT exchange, we can withdraw these Ultragen and collect our Moonlab shares. And with the implementation of telemetry and Moonlab shares, we are able to collect NFTs again. And also, what made me really curious about the next update is that they said that many other, or at least some other drops will be enabled as well. So it will be really interesting how this update turns out, what they have in mind for us, what they want to show us with this update. So I hope you like the news. I hope you are as excited as I am, because I want to see the new drops. I want to see the new crafting with turrets and modules. And also, what's really interesting is the RNG stats, that there won't be any basic stats in the future, and probably you'll have the ability to get lucky and to have a really strong ship, while maybe other ships aren't as strong. So there is a little bit of a luck factor, and I think this will be really interesting to have this possibility to have a stronger turret or a stronger and faster ship. And also with telemetry, we'll be able to increase the stats of our ships, so maybe our no-hugs can be better than a basic death kiss. So I hope you liked the video. I'll go back to the station, and I hope we see us next time. If you watched the whole video, then join my Discord group. Write in the group first, and if you wrote first as the first person in my Discord, then you'll get 5 holy NFTs. So I hope you liked it. I hope you are the first one, and I'm really curious who will be the first one, and I'm really curious about the fact, what's your opinion about the new update, about Space Misfits, and what will be part of the future in space. See you next time.